If you ever been alive on this earth, you should know what it means to tweak the fuck out. Well, I do, and I can confidently say that it's a form of art, or rather a privilege, only exclusive to the elites. I too was once just a chud twink, but then I got to know what Disco Elysium is. Can this game make me change internally? Can a mere RPG make me shit my pants and out-tweak the tweaker? Well, we'll find that out soon enough. A disclaimer. This video contains a lot of spoilers for this life-changing experience of a game, so if you haven't played it yet, I highly recommend you to do so. Alright, when we start a new game, we're met with the three main archetypes. The first one being the thinker, and as one would probably assume, he thinks, like a lot. Well, overthinking is actually never good for you. I think I should take my own advice. Anyway, so the main point is it's an int build, and that means it is somehow connected to Elden Ring. Alright, now that I think about it, shit, it makes sense. The second archetype is supposed to be sensitive, quite literally, as it is very helpful in breaking people's perception with your understanding of the psyche. Not just that, you can communicate better with your own self. The only drawback here is you'll be mentally unstable. The third one is physical, a strong archetype. We can call it a strength build because you can easily overpower people really fast. Basically, you can get shit done which you wouldn't be able to otherwise. I'd actually recommend not using this in your first playthrough, because trust me, you want your character to overanalyze and hyperfixate on every single thing, just so you can discover the lore better. So naturally, we're gonna pick the fourth option, which is to create your own personality, just like I did in high school. Ah man, those days.
Come on, man, I used to get all the fat bitches. What you talking about, man?
Alright, after adjusting the abilities, you will see all these set of skills. This is when you're supposed to choose a signature skill. A signature skill is kind of a speciality. Whichever skill you choose right now gets a permanent 1+ bonus to its starting level. It also raises the maximum level cap for all the skills within the same ability group. And I just realized I forgot to put points in intellect. I'm just tired, boss.
It's cheese sauce. Guess what it's made out of?
Sauce?
Yeah, you're right, it's cheese.
Moving on, I wake up in a dark subconscious state of mind, where my ancient reptilian brain and limbic system are getting it on. Just like those gay dudes in Crayon Shinchan, man, those were the days. I used to have my foreskin back then. A Grinch took my inch. Nah, I'm kidding, I still have it. Alright, focus. These two are conversing rather calmly. They're trying to get the soul, which is me in this context, to accept death. But they get interrupted shortly. Trust me, a hangover is the last thing that's gonna kill someone this size. Anyway, it's a new day and I wake up in a messy room, unaware of what has happened last night or the last 30 years. We need to investigate this room and find out who we are. Then again, the latter seems quite unlikely to happen. But hey, I'm not assuming anything. I know exactly what you were looking at.
I got you now, you fucking moron, bitch!
There seems to be 12 interactable items in the room. As I seem to be butt booty naked, there is a lot going on in this room. Let's analyze all this before we interact. Let's start from the top. We see a dirty bathroom. The basin faucet is on, the mirror is fogged, and there's something hanging for us to collect. That means whenever I came back, I took off my clothes and I was probably hot. But then again, the fogged up glass says otherwise. We tried to wash our face with warm water. That means the clothes were taken off in an ecstasy. When we check out the bottom right, we see a cassette player or a tape recorder of sorts, and all the tapes are actually destroyed. There could be a motive behind it, either anger or sadness, because there seems to be we were the only ones in this room. And on the hanger, we can see some sort of object hooked to it. It could be a shoe or it could be a very fancy bow tie. On the left, we can see some liquor on the ground. And lastly, there is a door out of the room. Now to the left, we can see a jacket on the sofa. And, well, it's a mess. There's a bell-bottom pants on the ground, and that is a ceiling fan. It has something stuck on it. It's probably a necktie. That means the other thing we saw was probably a shoe. I don't know what the fuck it was doing over there. And at last there is a broken window, and I cannot make out of it that if it was broken from the inside or the outside. Alright, I think I overanalyzed this bit. That is the precise reason you should subscribe to me right now. When I get my pants on, I find keys in my pocket. Apparently where I am right now is a place called Whirling in Rags. That's what I would call a homeless man after he sees me getting out of McDonald's. He will be whirling, but in rags. If you too are interested in homeless content, you should check out my homeless Yakuza video. Trust me, your eyes will be opened and you will realize Yakuza is nothing but a homeless simulator. Alright, so the current objective was literally just to dress up. Yet after doing that, there is only one thing that remains: to get your necktie, and if you can remember, it is still on the ceiling fan. Alright, so the real question here is, how do we get it back? As you can see, this is a skill check and it is for savoir-faire. That means know-how in French. Alright, imagine you have a pair of dice. It is simple probability. Getting 2 ones is always a loss and getting 2 sixes is always a win. To put it simply, you need to level up specific skills in order to pass these specific skill checks. with better probability of you winning. And sometimes talking to others and figuring things out or doing something logical in a situation can also give you a bonus. As you can see, I pull on the fan first to turn it off. As you can see, I got the bonus after turning off the fan and I can grab the tie easily now. And there it is. You have it. Actually, I'm so fucking bored right now. How did I make a video so long? It's just been 5 minutes. You gotta be fucking kidding me, boss. Please just don't put me in the dark, boss. Also, can someone please tell me what the fuck is Brian Griffin doing in Mario Party? Xandrakos is a fucking genius, I tell ya. If I can recall correctly, I think you know all the mechanics by now. Is there something left? I think I'm missing something here. Oh right, the art of tweaking, you say. It's an ancient technique passed down to me by my grandfather. Hey, I can't fit such an ancient knowledge in a short amount of time. If you wish for me to make a continuation, but more about lore and stuff, then subscribe and let me know in the comments below.